New tonight, in a rare one-on-one interview, Dolphins owner Stephen Ross opened up about a number of topics, from Ray Rice and the league's response to domestic violence to the state of the U.S. economy.
And he also revealed his own conversations with Mitt Romney, who, as we've reported, has just decided not to run for president again in 2016.
CBS 4's Jim DeFeeti joins us now with the inside look at the Dolphins owner. Jim.
Stephen Ross knows that until the Dolphins start winning and making the playoffs, his tenure as the team's owner will be viewed as a failure. And it's clear he wants to win. But how far is he willing to go? For instance, if he thought bringing Ray Rice to the Dolphins would guarantee them a winning season, would he do it?
I don't think so.
Why?
I mean, first of all, forgetting his athletic ability, I don't know if he's past his prime or not. But I think it would send a wrong message about what the Miami Dolphins are all about. I believe in winning, but I don't believe in winning at any cost. And I think that you want to show yourself as being a high-character team, that the community is proud of. It's not worth the controversy it would bring.
Ross said he was appalled when he saw the video of Rice hitting his then-fiancée, now wife.
I can't imagine someone just hitting, a woman like that.
The controversy prompted the Dolphins to examine their own approach to domestic violence. Have you established a no-tolerance policy as it relates to domestic violence for the Dolphins going forward?
Yes.
So any player who is arrested or convicted of domestic violence will no longer be a Miami Dolphin?
A person who is arrested goes to the point of arrested. The answer is yes. Not accused. There's a difference.
While Ross was critical of Rice, he expressed unwavering support for NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and his handling of the Rice controversy.
Roger's done a great job. It's easy for people to, after the fact to criticize him. But I think Roger is really, I know there's nobody who cares more about the image and the character of the NFL and maintaining the integrity of the game.
Ross's interests extend beyond football and real estate and into politics. You were a major supporter and contributor to Mitt Romney's campaign in 2012. Would you like to see him run again in 2016?
I think of anybody out there, he'd be the best president in the United States. The question is he electable? And I think if he can really sell himself and so that he, could be elected, he would be the best person to be president of the United States.
On Friday, we received that answer when Romney formally announced he would not enter the race. And if you listen closely to Ross's answers earlier this month, you can tell that even as he encouraged him to consider running, Ross had his own reservations about Romney's electability. Has he reached out to you to suggest that would you be willing to be writing some more checks for him?
I've spoken to him.
And your advice to him?
I think it's good, get out there, let's see how you really stack up to the other candidates.
Ross also talked about the U.S. economy and how it's doing better.
Well, the United States compared to the rest of the world, it's certainly the leading economy in the world today, which is good. I think people feel better about the United States today than they've felt in a long time.
But he says there are still problems.
We haven't had the job increases that people really wanted and the job growth, salary growth that, people were kind of looking forward to. We are recovering. I think we have a long way to go still.
Now, Ross is also optimistic about the Dolphins' prospects next season, saying he thinks he has the core of a winning team now.
Now, these renovations that are going on right now at the stadium, which Ross is paying for out of his own pocket, is meant to draw the Super Bowl to town and help get more money down here to this area. Has he gotten any kind of assurances from Roger Goodell that the Super Bowl is going to come to Miami?
He hasn't, but he's very confident that they will end up coming down here. He expects at least one Super Bowl every 4 to 5 years. We'll be back in Miami once these renovations go through.
6 years into his ownership, how's he changed over the years?
I think a lot of it, he's realized that public perception is very important when you're an NFL owner. And so in the beginning, he was focused on, celebrity owners like Gloria Estefan and Venus and Serena Williams. And now he realizes none of that really matters until he puts a winning team on the field. And he seems fairly focused on that and is willing to write some checks to back it up.
Good stuff. Jim DeFeeti, thank you very much, Jim.